The never been done before, never been seen before. Questions and answers. This is gonna be riveting. So I went on Instagram and I asked you guys to ask me questions. Let's start off with a juicy one. What is your favorite food to eat? Are you crazy? I can't answer that question. I can't even begin to answer that question. How did you learn to sew? I am self-taught over like 9 years, I think. I first started sewing when I was in high school. First sewing project, I had my mom help me with this cute little like wrap skirt, and I bought a pattern from the store, and it was so confusing. And after that experience, I got into upcycling, and my first upcycle ever was these shorts, these Levi shorts. I got them for like $4 or something from the thrift store, and they were like originally Bermuda length. I just chopped them off at the bottom and hemmed them. And yes, I still wear them to this day. They are seriously like 8 or 9 years old, and they're so comfortable, and the denim is so quality, and they're so awesome. I think that I got into upcycling because it was, one, really affordable, and two, I could literally like do it myself. Like I didn't have to use a really confusing pattern or like do all of the seams perfectly, which is, I don't know, that's just me. Especially as like a high schooler, I just really loved that. And that's how I got into it. Another big question was, what do you do for your day job? I am a nanny, I work with kids, love my day job. If you could be anywhere else, where would you be? Probably Hawaii. I actually lived there for 2 months a few years ago. Like after I graduated college, I did a work trade on a coffee farm, and I lived in this little bunk with 3 of my friends that I met there, and worked every day in the sun and went to the beach, and it was the best experience of my life. How old are you? Where are you from? I'm 26 years old. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, which is where I live right now. I've traveled around a lot, and Cincinnati is not my favorite place to live, but very proud Ohioan. Love to be near my family, that's for sure. When did you switch to a sustainable life? That kind of happened over time, but I would say over the past like 2 years or so, I've definitely got into it a lot more. I don't know, my mindset has kind of changed over the past 2 years. Just slowly like realizing what's most important to me, like how having clothes that I don't wear in my closet like really bothers me now, and having a cluttered space bothers me, and I don't know, it just happened over time, to be honest. How did you start your channel and what inspired you? Well, one of my biggest goals in life is to work for myself and to do what I love for work, and that's pretty much why I started my YouTube channel. I realized that people are doing this for a living, so here we are. Are you a vegetarian? No, I'm not. I do eat meat. I'm not vegan, but I have some food intolerances, which, you know, sometimes I'm on the train, sometimes I'm not, but technically I am not supposed to eat almonds, yeast, dairy, and eggs. So that's fun. A lot of you are asking, what is my college major? What did I graduate in? Did I study fashion design? I graduated in 2015 from the University of Cincinnati with a communications degree. A bunch of people were asking if I took fashion in college, and I did not. I just wasn't interested in the business side of fashion, like getting into any of those specific professions. I don't know, I guess I just like didn't see myself doing that. But I did take, I think it was a fashion business class, and then I took as many art electives as I could. I took like a intro to sculpture class. It was so cool. I don't know, some other classes that I really enjoyed. So I did get like a little bit of really cool art experience out of college. Also, this person asked about college. Any advice on how to stay focused while life still goes on? I don't exactly know what you mean by that, but college can be really tough. Like, I think it's really hard on teenagers to like decide what they want to do for the rest of their lives. For most of you, that's not the case. For me, it wasn't. It was really tough. Like I had to change my major like 3 times and I had no idea. I didn't know what I wanted to do after college. I had no idea like where to start. But I will say, after I chose my communications degree and decided on that for sure, I really got into the courses that I was taking. Like I was really invested, you know, my freshman and sophomore year, my grades were just really poor. I like hated my classes, but then after I decided on communications, I just enjoyed my classes more. And I think that enjoyment of the classes that I took helped me to stay focused and, you know, have a better college experience, I guess. What's your favorite kind of cheese? I technically am not supposed to eat cheese, but there's this cheese called Merlot cheese. Is it called Merlot cheese? I don't know. Is that just what my family calls it? I don't know. But you can get it at Kroger. It is so good. I will wreck myself for that cheese. What are my future goals? Ooh, big one. I would love to get married, have a family, live in a tropical place, go to Tokyo, go to a lot of places in the world, like just travel in general. That is definitely a huge life goal of mine. Stay healthy, stay connected to God, and pray. Can I have your number? You already have it. How do you stay motivated to finish a sewing project to completion? I think you just gotta want it. You just gotta want it. You know, it can be tough. I have had, oh my God, watch my last video. Like, it was a tough one mentally. Like, it wasn't even that hard to sew. I didn't even mess up that many times. I don't know. You just gotta want it bad enough, you know? A lot of people are asking me like, where's my favorite place to thrift? And I mean, I live in Cincinnati, so I can't answer for everybody, but I have to say, like, all my life, no matter where I've lived, you just have to like go to every thrift store in your area to know what is the best one or like what you like best about it. For all my Cincinnati people, I really like the Salvation Army in Norwood and then Valley Thrift in Sharonville, I think. Kind of expensive, but like it's huge and it's just great. I found my Stuart Weitzman boots there, so. I mean, I like a lot of other thrift stores in my area for other reasons, you know, so you can't really ever pick like the best thrift store because they all have something different to offer. What is your favorite childhood memory? Aw, that is such a good question. It's like, how do you pick one? I have the memory of a peanut. If you did not see my last video, I have such a bad memory, it's bad. But I don't know, I would say like the overarching like warmth in like climbing trees with my brother and sister and my neighbors and hearing like Fleetwood Mac, Bob Marley, Jack Johnson. Oh my gosh, I remember one time in my old backyard, me and my sister and brother would take our bikes and we would like flip them upside down, if that makes sense, and like balance them on their handlebars in the seat. And then we would like churn the pedals so the back wheel would go. And we would act like we were in a factory or something, like making something, and we would trade each other like lemon heads, and that's such a good memory. Why did you become a Christian? Such a great question. So I grew up in the Catholic Church and long story short, did not love that and had some friends throughout like middle school and high school in college that were Christians, and like I always had those friends around me, but I kind of like went in and out of believing and like understanding, and then I understood a little more and then I like didn't. So it's been like a long journey, as I'm sure it is for literally everyone, to actually like make the decision to become saved and like actually become, you know, a follower. Now I feel like I'm at a really great place. I go to this really small church. Yeah, really proud to like be where I am right now in my relationship with God, and I've grown a lot, and I know that it can be like really tough to understand God, and even as a Christian, like I struggle all the time with different ideas and like thoughts and questions about God, and it's how religion is. Like it's otherworldly and it doesn't always make sense. So anyway, I will provide some links to like the devotion app that I use and just other resources for you guys down below if you're interested in that. Do you ever sell clothes that you make? Not really. I mean, recently I kind of have on my Poshmark, like if I don't wear it, then I'll just put it up on my Poshmark. But like I've never made something to like sell. That was the goal, is in like selling it. I just have always made it for myself. And that's why I have so many upcycled clothes in my closet, because I just like make it all for myself. Wow, this was a lot of fun. I guess I just love talking about myself. Thank you for so many questions. I can remember when I first posted one of these on Instagram, and the only person who responded was my sister. You know, I've just come a long way, and I'm so excited to like have people that are really inspired by me. Like it's really crazy, and I just thank you so much for watching and liking what I do. I guess really, it's really a special thing, so I thank you. Hope to see you next time.